Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Capricorn, we're just pulling cards today. We're just going to see what the cards and the angels want to talk to you about. I'm going to use, what is this tarot deck? Is it the Tarot Positive Clarity? No, I don't remember. Funny. I don't know why that's coming up. Anyways. I haven't used this tarot deck in a while, but I was drawn to it. I was upstairs brushing my hair, and I started seeing this deck. I thought, oh, maybe that's the deck I'm going to use for Capricorn. So here we are. So you already started coming into my reading, like before I even got down here. All right, Capricorn. Let's see, what's the story for you, Capricorn? The Nine of Pentacles. Oh, no, the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Swords. The Nine of Wands. There's a lot of nines. Is it just me? Or and then the 10. The 10 of Swords. Holy shit. 9, 9, 9, 9, 10. Wow. I gotta see what cards I'm gonna put under this, but honestly, the cards look to me like somebody who's given up hope on a dream here. It's interesting. Okay, because right, the Nine of Cups is kind of like your emotional sovereignty, but I don't feel like it's necessarily part of the story here. I mean, well, no, I don't think it is. This feels more to me like this has something to do about making a wish, like having a wish, a dream. And with this, like the candles here, right? Like blowing them out. What do? You make a wish and you put your spit all over the cake for everyone and you to share. So, but then there's the Nine of Swords. It's almost like, I want to say maybe like your mind starts to tell you, no, this can't happen. Or something starts, it's really funny. Like if you look at this picture, there's like all these bats and dark birds and vultures and spiders and everything coming at her in the room. And then on the outside of the window are like these fairies. They're almost like knocking on the door like, don't listen to that. Don't listen to that. But then here, it's like she's relighting the candles. Like, oh, maybe I'll make a wish again. Right? Isn't it interesting? And then the 10 of Swords. That just makes me, like, after lighting the candles again and making a re-wishing, like, no, oh, sorry, the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands, still a 10. Neither one is great. It's the 10 of Wands. The burden of an unfulfilled wish here. Or it's almost like that you just go through the heaviness of life. I don't know. This honestly looks like, too, when you're with a whole bunch of other people and there's a lot of happiness, joy, and celebration, it's kind of like in the moment, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's totally true. Yeah, I should wish that. That'd be great. Like it's just like all this energy that seems to be kind of around that supports that. And even, could even be representing like these fairies on the outside of the window. Like, no. Keep wishing, keep wishing. But then even the thoughts in one's own mind, though, like look at how these nines really do a switcheroo. And then, but look at, now she's by herself trying to make the wish. Now she's by herself trying to make a wish. And like everything is just blue. And I mean, it looks like too somebody who's like coming home late from work. It's almost like reality. Yeah. Okay. What goes under the Nine of Cups? The 5 of Wands. The 9 of Swords. The 7 of Wands. The 9 of Wands. The 8 of Pentacles. Well, that's work. Isn't that funny? And then the 10 of Wands is the Queen of Pentacles. This honestly looks like, to me, Capricorn, yeah, somebody who like in a moment of joy, happiness, celebration, getting out, having a good time is kind of like connected to their higher frequency self, right? And it's a supported frequency here with everyone else cheering and yeah, this is great. But then I don't know, some sort of conflict. It's like looks like a work environment, which is really interesting because I said, like, this person just looks like they're coming home late from work. Maybe they had to work late or a long day and they still had to pick up like groceries or food. So it's all very relatable and real, right? Still, oh shit, I gotta get the dry cleaning. She's got a bag here. She's got to pick up and her phone. It's almost like she's still getting messages from work. She's looking at this bag, and these purple salamanders to me represent just kind of like difficult things that have to be addressed. So, you know, like obviously if there's things in the bag, think of it was her lunch. You still got to clean that shit, right? Any containers that were there, you got to clean those out. If there was a few groceries you picked up, you got to put them away. It's just this heaviness of fucking life is what this feels like. But then the Seven of Wands, right? Well, see, we'll look at the five. Then it's almost like, yeah, maybe there's like opposition. I'm hearing like opposition at work with the Five of Wands and the Seven of Wands. And so now it's all negative because the Nine of Swords. And then, but, so here's also the interesting thing. If I wasn't going to look at the artwork and the Eight of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, I would say this is somebody, again, who's just like really working hard, maybe running their own business, the long hours of this with the Nine of Wands, but she's happy. She's like, she looks happy in these cars, but maybe that's the thing. It's like, Jesus, Murphy, when do you get to that point? I don't know, Capricorn. This is kind of one of those days where I'm like, I look at this and sometimes I see like, like a funeral procession go by, and like after a day like this, like when I'm seeing for you, I'm like, oh my God, when do we get our pine box? The pine box, and you just like rest and have a good sleep. But this is, looking at that, I'm like, this is one of those pine box days where you see the hearse go by and like, oh, that lucky bastard. I don't know. Oh my God. So, anyways, that's such a real story though. I mean, honestly. And it just seems so real. It just seems so real. Okay, so I'm gonna pull more cards out here. I don't even know if I want to clarify it. I mean, it's so, yeah. I haven't done that any, I'm going to make a note here. I'm going to take a picture of this little spread. Here, I'm going to put it up. It's just the visuals too, like the dynamic change that you see go on here of this, yeah, this dream, this wish. But then there's this opposition and defensiveness. And then that gets in your head. And then it just feels like, ugh, dreams. Yeah. So the Nine of Wands, just like, ugh, I'll light these candles. That's what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, let's take a picture of that. And put, like, because I can hold them up one at a time, but I think it'd be interesting for you to see that, yeah, picture. God, I hope I remember. You'll be like, Cindy, where's the picture? Oh, shit. Okay. Let's see something else. Is there anything else going on for Capricorn? Okay. Capricorn. More energy for Capricorn. Oh my God. The Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords. The Queen of Wands. The Six of Wands. Okay. You know what? Oh, the Queen of Cups. All right. You got some good shit here. You just can't see it yet. So, under the Eight of Swords, wow, the Death card. So, I mean, there's death and rebirth in that. Under the Queen of Wands, we got the Five of Swords. You know, I find this Queen of Wands is interesting too. I want to kind of like, she's like, don't touch my fire. Don't touch the fire. I built it. I know how it works. But you're cutting that out. So either cutting out someone who won't let you get involved in something. Oh, look at how she's got her candles all around there. But it kind of makes me feel like it would be you transforming into something. Like, listen, I got my freaking candles on the rocks. Don't touch my candles. Don't touch my candles. Because I've never noticed the candles around the rocks before. I've only just this huge fire, like this huge campfire, this huge bonfire she's got going on. But around the rock, she's got the candles. Like, oh, I really lit this shit up now. There's enough freaking flames. Then nobody's blowing out. Don't you touch my candles. Like, just like that, stopping that girl's arm from touching her candles. So I kind of feel like there's been a lot of things interfering with a dream or a wish that you've tried to fulfill here. The other thing that came in, it was really interesting. It's like, oh yeah, it's great. It's great. It's almost like, I don't know too, if you have a relationship or relationships like that would be personal relationships, but these are also people that you have work relationships with, because it's sitting under this 9 of Cups. It's like, oh yeah, sure. At your party, we really celebrate you and it's great. Okay. But yeah, you know what? During the budget, no, we don't. Right? Because it's almost like this person is trying to define a reason for a budget or something. Like, look at, do you see how the numbers are going down? Nobody cares. I don't know. It's so interesting. So I want to say, be careful with that, because it just feels like to me, these could be good time friends. Like, oh yeah, you're great. You're the best. But then there's this opposition to you that looks like it's in a work environment. And it looks like long friggin' days at work. But now you're not letting nobody touch your candles. This is your private candle party. You're climbing your way to success. What is this Queen of Cups, though? I don't know who these two are. Because it was easy to follow this energy. It's sort of like, I don't know. I mean, no, this isn't the same kind of hair, but then it just picks up again so quickly. It just kind of is a signal, a visual signal to me. We're talking about the same person, and then just the same sort of feature. She's got like a very thin nose. Like, it just picks up again. It just, you're seeing this person, and then the wands, all these candles. Don't touch it. Cutting out these people that have been... There's a weird energy here about being supportive for you. Or, okay, there's two ways I feel like this is coming through. There's either a group of people that are very supportive of you if it's time to have a good time. But when shit gets real, there's conflict. I try to keep doing that. I don't know what the hell. It feels like there's something stuck there. And it could be work, right? Like, I mean, you know, we all experience that. You go to the Christmas party, everybody's like, oh, it's great. Your boss is great. And then you go back to work and they're like, oh yeah, I got to tell you that you're fired next week. Doesn't feel like that. But it's like, okay, you were like my best friend last night at the Christmas party and now you're not. So, right, like I guess that's kind of a good signal to not mix that or not take any of that kind of stuff too seriously. When people show up as friends for you in one situation, but then when it doesn't serve them, obviously they're not supportive of that. But I guess if it doesn't serve them, they're not supportive of it. Because, yeah, you haven't been able to see the way forward. How to protect your wish is almost like how to protect your wish and fulfill it so that other people don't interfere. Well, it looks like you might have cut it out with this 5 of Swords. Okay, what comes in after the 6 of Wands? Of the 4 of Cups. I'm just taking a minute with the artwork here. There's the fairy trying to get in, right? The fairy was blocked out of the window. And then this fairy's trying to show a higher cup here. I think you're on your way to getting to a dream or a wish. What's the Queen of Cups? The Emperor. What does the Emperor have to do with anything? Oh, what was that? That was a piece of wax. The Queen of Cups. I have a little tray there. People wonder, what do you do with that wax? I just throw it all on the floor. I live like a pig. No, it's a little bowl. The Queen of Cups and the Emperor. I don't know. It could be getting the right support. It could be kind of like getting the right support. The King of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the King of Swords. There's that boardroom again. It's the boardroom again. I don't know. It could even be someone too. Like, because actually, if I look at this, she may not even be presenting anything. But she might be being, he, I don't mean to exclude anybody. I'm just going by what's on the cards. They might just be kind of practicing something, right? I know people are not going to like what I have to say. So I'm going to have to practice this and use the right words so that everybody is okay with what I have to say, right? Because I know, like there's this negative energy with the Seven of Wands, but it almost feels like too, this, maybe the Nine of Swords is created by a need for defensiveness. It's just the weirdest thing, right? It's like people support your wish, but then they don't. Okay. I do want to clarify. This is an interesting reading. Oh, I cut my nails. Now I can't pick anything up. I'm just trying to think. You didn't have another 9 over there. 'Cause you got 3 9s. You know, what's interesting is you do have the 6 of Wands, right? If we turn it this way, it becomes a 9. But what's the one that you don't have here? Is the 9 of Pentacles. So the 9 of Cups but the 5 of Wands under it. The Page of Pentacles. Maybe there's like I don't know, it still could like something to do with work, just learning something here. Why is the Page of Pentacles here? The Ace of Cups and Temperance. What's waiting for your dream or your wish? The King of Swords is like they're right now, they're in the boardroom presenting and everything feels good. There's a good energy. It's to feel good. It's to feel supported. It's to feel supported. There's so much here, like to feel supported, I guess, no opposition to some sort of dream or wish you have for yourself. This could be, it's so fascinating this, because I even feel like this 9 of Cups card, like, you know, too, they always say, like, don't tell anybody what your wish is when you're blowing out your candles, right? So, you know, like all these people like, yeah, make a wish, make a wish, make a wish. And then, like, the wish is, I want to be the CEO of something, I don't know. But then, oh, well, we don't like your wish. I don't know why they don't. There's opposition to your wish. The 9 of Swords and the 7 of Wands. Is this all the opposition you hear in your head and that makes you defensive? Is that all the opposition you hear in your head and that makes you defensive? Why did I say that twice? The King of Swords. Oh my God. Maybe it's almost like a rule. I don't know. To me, he's like my rule maker. The 9 of Wands, but this is like, well, I'm gonna make my wish quietly, all by myself. Quietly, all by myself. Then the 9 of Wands, the 8 of Pentacles. the Magician and the Five of Swords. I mean, cut those son of a bitches out from work. I don't, oh, what was, there was 4 that came out. The Five of Wands and the Hierophant, the High Priest. Oh my gosh. What is this? Yeah, there's some sort of long-standing rule. Some, like, almost like some sort of long-standing rule, some sort of built up, like, type of, like, the institute of something here. And yeah, you got to cut that out. There's all this opposition. The Ten of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. The Page of Wands and the Eight of Wands. Well, that actually feels good. That's like getting some sort of communication here. That's getting you maybe where you want to go, right? Getting some sort of communication here. Getting you where you want to go. It almost feels like it comes in like kind of at your lowest moment, right? It just feels like whatever this communication is or this getting this going comes in at what feels like almost like your lowest moment. So the Eight of Swords and the Death card. The Eight of Cups, you have a lot of interesting repeats. 8 and 8 together with the Death card. So a rebirth, an infinite. It's almost symbolizing to me infinite, right? The infinite cycle of death and rebirth, and death and rebirth, and death and rebirth. I do feel like there's something going on here where you are starting to move away from a period of being detached from your dream or dreams and not being able to see how you could connect with that. The Queen of Wands and the Five of Swords. Finally, nobody can touch your candles. No one can touch your candles. Oh, damn. The Six of Swords and the Ten of Cups. Finally, something nice coming through here. Okay, so nobody can touch your freaking candles now. The Six of Wands and the Four of Cups. Wait, this is the feeling of like missing out on something good because of the negative that you've had to deal with. So getting past that. Succeeding beyond that. Yes, starting to see a possibility on the horizon for your dream. But it's almost like you get some sort of confirmation at your lowest moment. The Queen of Cups and the Emperor. The Ace of Pentacles and Judgment. Well, there, yeah, I don't know. This is, I feel like you have a dream or a wish that's going to come true here. It's going to give you, like, really honestly, the type of control or direction that you've wanted in your life. I don't even know what this dream is, right? It actually feels like a big secret because it's not even kind of shown, to be honest. It's all the opposition around it that I see. And then you at your lowest moment feeling like you'll never get this. This will never come true. You finally get you finally get something, some sort of information or a message about being able to achieve this wish or a dream. But it comes in what looks like your lowest moment with that Ten of Wands. Oh, that's a lot. Oh my gosh. The Wheel of Fortune, the Moon. Well, everything changes and becomes a friggin' mystery. You have to trust the universe here with the High Priestess. The Two of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. And then the Four of Pentacles. That honestly just feels like really trying to juggle things. Kind of watch what's going on around you. The Four of Pentacles indicating to hold tight here. Ten of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Right? Now, this is this low moment. And that comes to an end with the World. Some of you may have been in or may have been or are in a work environment where people can be very two-faced. Maybe there's politics involved. I don't know. But it's just funny the way these cards are showing the imagery here. And even if it's not that, it's just, you know, the obvious fact that sometimes there's really some people you can't mix business and pleasure with. And yeah, so it looks like it's going to be good. Should I do a third pile? Do you want? I don't know what you're doing. I've done 3 piles for everyone else. Do you want a third pile? Let's do a third pile for Capricorn. Let's do a third pile for Capricorn. I really think you are. Like, I don't want to end this on a low note because everything changes here. Like, everything changes. It's like, maybe that's what this is, looking at their phone. You see how she's like unlocking the door and she's looking at her phone? He, she, they. Coming home, it's like, oh, it's never. But there's some sort of message that comes in. It feels like a message that comes in on your phone. Oh, well, who doesn't get it? As opposed to the Pony Express, you know. Isn't it great when a tarot reader states the obvious? Oh, yeah. The tarot reader told me a message would come in on my phone. Okay, Capricorn, be nice. You guys actually are always nice. To be honest, you really are. For those that are represented by the devil, you're sweeter than a honey pie, I swear. Honey pie. Okay. The 6 of Swords. Oh, yes! I'm running out of the darkness into the light. Right out of the darkness into the light. Yeah, I would describe it like that. You just need the 1 card for your third pile. That's it. We're running out of the darkness and into the light. Okay, 6 of Swords. Oh, 10 of freaking Cups. Yeah, I'm afraid to pull out more cards. Where's this going? The Hermit. The Ace of Wands. Wow, you might be excited. I think you're getting excited. You're gonna get excited. Yeah, this is almost, okay, this is, the candles are all around the tub now. This has really shifted. This has gone from feeling like, I don't know how many times I have to light these candles and wish for this. It's never going to happen. Why is that never going to happen? I've done everything they say I should do. I've done everything Spirit says I should do. And then running out of the darkness and into the light and towards the 10 of Cups, which is just, oh, finally, like fulfilling. It's almost like that feels like fulfilling this dream or wish. And then now it's like sitting, oh, those are a different type of candles. We'll talk about that in a minute. But this Hermit with, there's just like this, there's a sense of peacefulness sitting in the tub, soaking, feeling good. And then the Ace of Wands. Well, maybe really feeling excited. I don't know. Okay. Under the 6 of Swords, the Fool, there's some sort of brand new beginning. For some of you too, this could be like trying to get out of a work situation. And, you know, for obvious reasons, I really can't quit my job until I find something new. Maybe that's what like this is. On, like you get on your phone and you see the email or something come in and go, oh my God, they want me for an interview. And then you go for the interview and nobody can touch your candles. You get hired, right? And you just go home and you know, and you're soaking. You're like, oh my God, it's all over. Whatever this is, it's like it's all over. That's how this feels. It's like the most difficult moment in your life or period of your life. It kind of becomes all over at what feels like the lowest point in your life. You totally are. Like the person seeing the hearse go by, like, oh my God, that lucky fucker in that pine box. Okay, the 10 of Cups, the 7 of Cups. Does it open like a lot of possibilities here? The Hermit, the 4 of Wands. It seems nice. The Ace of Wands and the 4 of Pentacles. Well, now that's interesting. Yeah, that's true. It's just like, I just heard in my head here, she's got a lot of stuff in that cupboard for somebody who's feeling in lack. So I want to say there might be some sort of shift here where you shift from feeling in lack to suddenly seeing the abundance around you. Like her cupboards are full. It's one of my 4 pentacles. Oh no, the King of Swords at the bottom again. But not supported with the same energy. Oh, there's some things between. The Ace of Cups is there, but there's a couple cards between that and the King of Swords now. Isn't that funny when you shuffle it and it's still there again? So there's the Ace of Cups, the Lovers, the 7 of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. Wow. It feels like whatever this dreamer wishes that you made or had, that it was definitely part of a divine path here. But there was a lot of planning and a lot of rules to navigate to get to it. Oh, I got clear. This looks good. This part looks good. I think you're gonna really enjoy candles again. I'm gonna go do the extended. Oh, should be interesting. So in the extended, we're gonna use the Return of Spirit Oracle deck, and I'm gonna ask, what is your karma dharma, baby? So the karma is the lesson not quite fully learned, but you're still kind of alchemizing and transforming the energies around that. And then the Dharma is a lesson that you have fully learned and accomplished, and then the good energy that comes to you because of that. So that's what we're going to do in the extended. Thank you so much, Capricorn. Till next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.